The one big lesson I learned from VTfT would be when you want to get something done, you have to fully commit. It's just, we did countless projects in that class, and when I found myself putting in the time, going into school during summer, building a room, like all of this work just made the class so much better. And when you have to learn to fully commit yourself if you want something that much, like that class was amazing because all of my peers and I were all fully committed. And it's just, when you're fully committed to something like that class, there's just nothing like it at all in the world. My favorite memory from the class, I actually don't have a specific time that was my favorite memory, because the entire class and program as a whole is just a unbelievable experience. Like, we did projects that college students do. Like, my students thought that I was a college kid. Like, it was just, we did these amazing things. Even when we were planning out stuff, like, it was still just an amazing experience. Every part of it was a great memory for me. There's nothing I would change. If I went back 2 years ago when I started this program, I wouldn't change one thing. Like, we did crazy things that changed our community, and I wouldn't change it at all. Wouldn't change it for the world.
Hi, I'm Bryn, and my favorite memory of VTfT was the first day that the kindergarten kids came to our class, and I had prepared a lesson to teach them, and they went fishing for little questions that they said, like what their favorite color was or all that kind of stuff. And I just really liked getting to know all the kids, and I liked how everything worked out so perfect, and they were so well behaved, and everyone did such a good job getting ready for it. One lesson that I learned in VTfT is definitely working with others is key when teaching, because if you don't work with everybody around you, it isn't really going to be successful. And I feel like our class did a really good job with that this year. We all worked together, and we all came up with really great lesson plans for all the kids, and it was just a great class this year, and I'm gonna miss it a lot. So yay, VTfT! Okay, bye.
VTfT has taught me so much about myself and has completely helped prepare me for being a future teacher, with all these amazing opportunities like visiting each grade level school or going on field trips with the special education from Cox, which was so much fun, and even bringing the kindergartners to our high school, which I know each and every one of us involved will cherish that forever. It was just such an amazing experience, and I'm sure inspired the students too, because that's where they're going to end up one day. And I just loved how Cox provided the VTfT students with all these opportunities. I will be forever thankful, and I'm so excited to continue on into the future to prepare myself to be a teacher.
My favorite memory from VTfT are all the field trips we went on, and a lesson I learned from VTfT is leadership skills and how to better educate kids. One of the most valuable lessons I have learned from Virginia Teachers for Tomorrow is that lesson planning is a lot of work. And when I become a first-year teacher, I know that I'm going to have to put in a lot of work, but in the end, it's totally going to be worth it, and it's going to help me to succeed for the rest of my years of teaching. One of my favorite memories from Virginia Teachers for Tomorrow was definitely designing Miss Nardelli's classroom between my junior and senior year. Over the summer, I got to design, I created a Pinterest board, and I created a space that will be used for years to come, and I think it's a great way to show my impact on Cox High School and on the Virginia Teachers for Tomorrow program, and it was just an amazing experience, and it helped us pilot our kindergarten STEM program, which was so amazing and it went so well. I was so sad to see it come to an end so early.
Hi guys, my favorite memory with VTfT was definitely going to the Leaf Spring Day School. I love working with younger kids, especially babies, so I had a lot of fun doing that. We did it when I was in VTfT 1, and I'd worked with the toddlers who were like 1 to 2 years old, and they were so cute and so sweet. And one of the little girls wanted to stay with me the whole time, and she was just the sweetest. And then we went back for VTfT 2 this year, and I did the same age group, and I got to go see the babies, and they were so cute, and I just loved doing that. It was so much fun, and I definitely wish we could have gone back one more time before school ended, but I had a lot of fun in it. It's a great memory.
So VTfT has taught me so many amazing things over the span of the past 2 years, but personally, I would say that the most important lesson it's taught me is to not limit yourself in life. You never know what opportunities are going to come up in the future, and you don't want to hold yourself back from those experiences. And as for my favorite memory, there were so many, it was hard to choose, but I would say that my favorite memory was working with my first graders this year in my internship. It was an amazing experience, and I loved working with those kids. So I'm definitely going to miss it.
VTfT has taught me how to work with all different ages of kids, whether they're general education or special education, and how to make them feel included in their learning. My favorite memory from VTfT would definitely have to be going to the Children's Museum with the special education kids from Cox High School and just having fun and exploring fun different ways of learning.
One of my favorite memories from VTfT was going to my internships. I loved going into class and making the relationships I had with my students. Each student was so unique, and I loved getting to know them. They helped me learn my love I had for teaching and to pursue this career.
Hi, it's Olivia, and my favorite thing about VTfT was definitely going to the preschool because the kids were so cute and fun, and they just loved hanging out with us. And having a fun class during the year definitely made it a lot easier to learn, and it made it so fun.
Hi, it's Brooke. One of my most favorite memories when I was involved in VTfT was definitely when the class went to Broadway Manor, because first that was where I went to school, so it was when I was little. So it was really cool, like being able to see how everything looked, and like it brought back memories from when I went there, and it was just cool seeing everything. And also playing with the kids was so cute, and they're all so sweet, and like it was cool being able to like be a role model for like kids like that and just play with them. It was a overall like fun thing. And then one lesson I learned with VTfT was Ms. Nardelli used to always tell us like never leave a kid behind, and like always stay with them and be with them, and like they need help, do everything you can to help them. And like as a teacher, it's really important for you to like be there for your kids and love them all the same, and just always be there for them if they need you. But yeah.
Hi everyone. My most important lesson that I learned through VTfT was that everyone learns different, and everyone is going through something else. You never know who's sitting next to you and what is happening in their life, how they learn, and it's really good to take the time to get to know someone, or even just not look at them any differently than how you look at someone else. My favorite memory in VTfT is honestly just hanging out with the class in such a small group setting. I thought that was super fun, and getting to know everyone and making the memories that we did and the friendships that came out of VTfT. We were a very close-knit group, and I really appreciated that. So thank you to everyone and Miss Nardelli, and I had a lot of fun.
Hey y'all, it's Allison. My favorite memory from VTfT this past year would have to be visiting the Children's Museum and then making the children's books.
Hey guys, I'm so sad that VTfT is over, but it was such a fun year. One of my favorite memories was going to iFly with all of you guys and the little kids. And one thing I learned was how to be patient and understanding with the kids. Love you guys.
The most important lesson that I have learned from VTfT is that teaching doesn't have to be the traditional way that we've always learned it to be. So we watched a bunch of documentaries and got to see firsthand with our classroom how it doesn't always have to be lecturing and then taking tests or whatever. And I thought it was really cool to see that. And then my favorite memory from VTfT was going to the Children's Museum with the buddies because it was around Christmas time and we got to see the show, and it was really nice to go see the museum because I haven't been there in a really long time, and it was fun to show them around and see how they got to interact and everything.
I miss you guys so much. I'm so sad that VTfT ended early this year. I so wish that we could have made more memories with each other. My favorite thing about VTfT this year was definitely getting to hang out with all the kindergartners and go to iFly and do those different activities with them. It was so much fun, and I'll always remember that. One thing that I learned this year in VTfT is just more about special ed kids and being in a special ed classroom, and during my internship, being able to work with them hands-on and see how they grow. So I miss you guys, I love you all, and see you soon. Bye!
One lesson that I learned inside of VTfT is always to be kind to other people and make sure that you're patient with everybody whenever you're working inside of groups, or even when it's individually, or make sure that everybody knows that you're there for each other, because in our VTfT class we're like a family, we're super close, and I would not change that for the world. We all love each other, and I love that, and I am happy that we all agree and get along, and it's always important to make sure that everyone's voice is getting heard. And I think my favorite memory in VTfT was definitely going to iFly, because it was obviously so fun, and seeing Nardelli and Dr. Kelly go on the it was so funny. Oh, it was amazing. But yeah, I love VTfT. I'm gonna miss it so much. Definitely will be visiting. Love you.
Hi guys. I'm so sad that our year has ended short. However, I cannot tell you how proud I am of all of you. And my most memorable moment, or something that I absolutely adore about this program, is that you guys exceed my expectations every single time. I ask you to come here and you go way above my expectations, and I think that you even surprise yourselves sometimes. With the room and the kindergartners and VTfT one, with your lesson plans this year, your small group lesson plans, I have just been absolutely amazed. It gets better and better and better with you guys every year, and by far you have exceeded anything I ever thought possible. You are going to be great leaders. You are great leaders, great educators. I cannot wait to work alongside some of you in the future. And I love that our relationship with every one of you, I have a specific relationship, and then when we come together as a whole, it's like one big family. And I cannot tell you how absolutely proud I am of all of you this year. And I know for a fact you will not forget VTfT. So super proud. Please keep in touch with me, which I know most of you will. And I love you all. That's it.